Hailey Whitters.
Hailey, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you know what? I was looking back because I'm a big fan. I program and Amy hosts the Women of iHeartCountry, and I have featured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your song, seven different songs of yours. Like, I'm just a big fan of your body of work, and so
thanks.
to be able to have you here, like, I'm very excited that you're here today.
I'm very excited. I mean, I gotten to do a lot of cool things, but I think my hometown won't consider me making it until I've played the Bobby Bones show. So this is a big day.
And what is your hometown?
Shueyville, Iowa.
And what isn't? If I were to drive into Shueyville, that's the name of it. If I were to drive into Shueyville, like, what do I see?
Cornfields. Just driving through cornfields. We got 2 bars and a church in Shueyville. Life's about balance. We got a stop sign. The town's mad because we finally got a stoplight. So it's a pretty small town.
So you have one stoplight.
We have 1 stoplight now.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
We do not have a stoplight where I'm from, but we have a Dollar General now.
Love it.
Which is about the same. You know, when you weigh them out, they're both
Yeah.
like, what? We got a cell phone tower about 6 years ago.
Nice.
Until about 6 years ago, you could drive into Mountain Pine, Arkansas, and you could not use your cell phone.
That is wild.
You in Shueyville, you've had that forever.
We've
Yeah.
had cell
Yeah.
service.
So I'm imagining lots of farms, that corn is such a big part of the economy of Shueyville. Is that what everybody does there?
Yeah, I mean, my dad, has worked at the corn processing plant, ADM. He's worked there his whole life. He grows corn. He's a corn crop farmer, corn, beans. It's a big part of Iowa for sure.
Do you, being not just exposed, but I mean living in corn, do you like corn everything or do you hate corn everything?
I love corn everything.
She has to say that or they
pretty
come
much
for her.
everything. I
The
mean, corn on
Shueyville
the
Mafia
cob,
comes and gets her if she doesn't
corn
say that.
casserole,
Yeah.
everything, yeah.
You know what's really cool about you, and you're going to perform in a second, and I'm excited for audience to hear this, but you are such a massive fan of traditional country music, and you have written songs for Martina McBride and Alan Jackson.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from your career now, which you are so respected and you're so good, but how cool is it to be able to do that for heroes of yours?
It's insane. I mean, I grew up idolizing them and just studying Alan Jackson's body of work. I mean, I admire him so much as a songwriter too. So to have him, hear one of my songs and think it's worthy enough to be on a record of his is a huge honor. And he's just been incredibly gracious and cool to me. So it's been really cool.
Today is International Women's Day, and I wanted to bring in some women that I really think set a great example for other women. And that's why you're here today, because I think you have your own original path that you've been kicking down, and you're going down it regardless of what happens commercially, and now you're getting that, which is cool, but you've always just done your own thing and let it come to you. And I think that is, I really respect that. But I'll ask you now, what women do you see out there that you look to and you're like, they did their thing that kind of allows me to do mine?
I mean, gosh, a lot of the females of the 90s, Trisha, Martina, my friend Brittany Spencer right now is just blazing her own trail, and it's been really cool to watch her grow. Miranda, I think a lot of the females in the genre, I think it's been, everyone always kind of tells us it's a harder road, but I see so many girls out there just, buckling up, rolling their sleeves up and doing the work and making their music get out there to people no matter what. So I'm kind of inspired by all of the chicks right now in the format.
Now, you have a banjo.
Yeah.
Because that's not, if I'm looking, that is not a banjo.
It's not a banjo.
You're not a poser.
And I'm very, very basic banjo player at this point. I'm going to be doing some banjo lessons, but I taught myself this little part to the song that we're about to perform, and I really just have fun playing it. So don't judge my banjo skills.
I would say a simple banjo is better than a poser ganjo who's great.
Aww.
Because a ganjo is 6 strings and you play it like a guitar and everybody's like, ooh, they play the banjo. Like, no, they're playing guitar on a thing that sounds like a banjo. But Hailey has 4 strings.
Well, I play banjo probably like a guitar player, and I'm barely that. So,
Okay,
yeah.
She's not giving herself until I hear her, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. You guys follow Hailey Whitters, Whitters. And Hailey is actually doing her own headlining tour. And you are, it's happening now.
It's happening now. The
So,
Heartland Tour.
If you're out and you come to this show, like, how long do you play? Do you do an hour?
We do like 90 minutes
Even
on the
longer?
Heartland Tour. My manager's looking at me.
Why is that bad? Is that
Yeah, I think it's great. It's great. It's great. 90 minutes is great.
Are you convincing me something right now?
No. We've been very fortunate to get to open for Luke Combs, Maren Morris, Midland. We were out with Midland, and you get like 30 minutes for something like that. So it's been really nice to get a full 90 minutes to get to really dig into the record and get to sing those songs for the fans. So it's been cool.
And the record comes out this month.
3/18.
Yeah.
Raised. Mm-hmm.
And so I hope you guys check that out. Hailey Whitters is here. I think hopefully this will inspire you to go follow her on social media, support her if she comes to your town. And on the website, you can see tour dates. And everybody in Shoeyville, Iowa, I'm glad you exist, because without you, we wouldn't have Hailey Whitters here. Are you guys the Shoes, like your mascot, the Shoeyville Shoes?
No, my high school, they called us Cowpie High, but we're the Hawks, Prairie Hawks.
Don't you think like Shoes? Like,
Shuey, yeah, it was named after William Shuey, I think. Actually. His last name was Shuey.
And what did he do? Do you know?
I don't know. I need to figure out what he did.
Cornbread, made cornbread first time, something like that.
Totally.
Hailey Whitters, really enjoy you. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you for having us.